Hello, English students, Toeic students, grammarians. Today we are going to look at two difficult Toeic questions, and I'm going to show you how to easily get the answer and improve your Toeic score. So let's get started with the first question. Here it is. All right, let's get the answer to this difficult question. First, let's get the context, the idea. He's a great player at this level. So the level could be high school, university, amateur, but I don't think he's got blank to play professionally. So this is negative. He doesn't have what? So he might not have the skills. He might not have the talent or work ethic. Someone needs to be a professional athlete. So we are looking for an idea like skills, talent, ability to go in the blank. Okay, we can use grammar to immediately eliminate one answer, C. We need a noun in the blank. He's got noun to verb. I've got the ability to slam dunk. She has the patience to deal with young children. So we need a noun here. Or a noun clause or a gerund. A noun clause is a clause, so subject verb, that acts as a noun. For example, if I say, I don't know the answer, of course, is a noun. But I can also say, I don't know what the answer is. This is a noun clause. It is a clause acting as a noun. Let's look at another example. The result was not a surprise. So you could say, the result was what I expected, not what did I expect. Remember, this is a noun clause. It is not a question. So we just need to have subject verb somewhere in here. So once again, a noun clause is not a question for formation. It needs a subject verb object, and we'll start with the noun clause marker. Let's look at one more example. I was impressed by her speed. I was impressed by how fast she ran. So she is the subject, ran is the verb, and how fast is acting like an adverb, like quickly. Now, we do not say, I was impressed by how fast did she run. This is a question, not a noun clause. Because of this, eliminate C. To be grammatically correct, you would use what it needs, or in this context, what he needs. No does, because this is not a question. It is a noun clause. Now eliminate D. If you said what it requires, it would be correct. For example, it would be saying what the level requires, not what requires the level. So now we have A and B. Well, the answer is what it takes. If someone has what it takes to verb, that means they have the talent, ability, skill, money to do something. For example, although the country has never had a female president, I think she has what it takes to win the election. Or, before Argentina won the World Cup, some people started saying that Messi didn't have what it took to lead a team to the championship. If you say what it does, you are saying the action of a machine, tool, etc. For example, my friend bought me a strange kitchen appliance, but I don't know what it does. Very different than the expression what it takes. If you have what it takes to get the answer, that means you have the knowledge, the skills, the ability. All right, let's go to the second Toeic question. To get this answer, you have to think about grammar. The first section, blank the release of the new device, will not help us get the answer. This is because after, as soon as, after, and since, we can have a noun or subject verb after it. For example, since the trip, I have been tired. Or since I got back from the trip, I have been tired. The first is a preposition because I just say since the trip, so since noun. But since I got back from the trip is when we use since as an adverb clause marker. So after since, you can have a noun or subject verb. So it can be a preposition or an adverb clause marker. This is true with as soon as, after, and since. Prior to is only a preposition. It means before. Therefore, prior to subject verb would be wrong. For example, if I said prior to I played the game, that would be wrong because prior to is only a preposition. I just need a noun. So I could say prior to playing the game or prior to the game. The release of the new device, so the statement in the Toeic question, is a noun, the release. Therefore, we cannot get the answer from the first section. So we need to look at the second section of the Toeic sentence, the main clause, and we need to look at the verb tense. So it says, the company had been experiencing a decline in popularity. This is using past perfect. Subject had verbed. This is used to show the order of events in the past. For example, Tuesday, she played soccer. Then on Thursday, she had back pain. It is Sunday now, so we are looking at the past. So we could say before she had back pain, she had played soccer. So we have two events in the past. The first event was play soccer. The second is have back pain. So before she had back pain, she had played soccer. After she had played soccer, she had back pain. Now a little note, when we use since to talk about time, we will use present perfect 99% of the time. For example, since she played soccer, she has had back pain. So Tuesday she played and she started having back pain, and still today she has back pain. Notice with the main clause of since, we are using present perfect. In this question, it is not present perfect, so since is not the right answer. The best answer here is prior to. Remember, prior to equals before, but it is only a preposition. Let's look at an example. In February 2020, I was scheduled to travel to Taiwan. In March 2020, COVID hit and I couldn't go. So, prior to COVID hitting, which is an event in the past, I had been scheduled to travel to Taiwan. That was before the event in the past. But I couldn't go because of restrictions. So, if we look at this Toeic question, the best answer is A, prior to. Because we can guess that in 2021, the company experienced a decline. 2022, they released a new device. So, prior to the release of the new device, which we can guess happened in the past, the company had been experiencing. That's past perfect. Therefore, we're showing events and order of what happened in the past. All right, so we looked at two challenging Toeic questions. I hope you learned something. Past perfect can be tricky. I know that. Noun clauses can be tricky. So you might want to review those. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that button, and have a great day. Bye.